Alande. Make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Do I'm with speed like a G4 jet. Every other day I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check. Me, I know they run to get a bill, then I tap and bounce to. Hey, no worries in my mind though. Get a text, new amount in account to. Cash no Alande. See my eye gets like I hit the jackpot. Got a quick question for the chat, but where's the nearest ATM spot? New deposit in the cash slot. I be on my modern day, new African steez. Digital man on my Q's and P's. The way it's safe and secure it'll be. Woo, wee. Everyday life, time no day believe me. No long things in my life, like I'm simple and easy. Everyday life, time no day believe me. No long things in my life, like I'm simple and easy.
Easy, Absa, you see how they smile? I did check my alpha. Oh, internet data finished. Then star 895 hash. Make I count my account.
Every now and again, Goil makes good things happen. This time, Goil has introduced Super XP Ron 95, a higher grade fuel loaded with additives and yet sold at the same price as normal fuel. Go Super XP Ron 95 enhances engine performance like never before. It maintains the engine by keeping it clean from carbon deposits. Go Super XP Ron 95 is designed to burn slowly and thus improves fuel economy, making you save money after several kilometers. Go Super XP Ron 95 gives you a smooth driving experience, that is, less vibrations. Fill up with Go Super XP Ron 95. Now there's no need to pay more for any higher grade fuel. Goil has that sorted. Goil, good energy.
Accra College of Medicine is the leading private medical college in the country, seeking to train doctors who are committed to excellence and have the heart power. With the state-of-the-art facilities, small class size, and an amazing faculty, we help our students learn better.
My dream of becoming a medical doctor is now a reality because at ACM I am offered the best learning experience.
We are accredited by the National Accreditation Board and the Medical and Dental Council. ACM is affiliated to the University of Ghana with mentorship from the University of Ghana Medical School.
For those who want to pursue medicine, our doors are wide open. Accra College of Medicine is the place to be. Visit www.acm.edu.gh to apply now. Accra College of Medicine, producing the next generation of health professionals.
There's always that one individual so selfless and caring. The world still has caring people. Getting unexpected help is a joy for us. That's why at Prudential Life, we've introduced Ultimate, the no-lapse guarantee on your Premier and Classic farewell plans. The biggest challenge for most clients having a funeral policy is the fact that when they are unable to pay premiums due to financial challenges, the policies elapse and the full benefit falls off. We have introduced the no-lapse guarantee on our funeral plans. This ensures that you don't lose your full benefit during challenging financial moments. Prudential, always listening, always understanding.
I rather your humble servant do my back. I'm a tightness of crowd into the moon. I swear that, Jimmy. My 277. What's your missa? How the Maya? Papa, to go me so. 2020 was a very tough year. 2021, dear. Mafia. First, me talk about Gary Kitwebi. Say the concrete and casa and the medium. Papi, in the system, no my thing. Has been so dear, but me, I am a kama. I am young palm, the Miamato. Show me a miracle.
Eba,
It's showering cash with a grand prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis in the Airtel Tigo Tugumisu promo. Top up, do so much more on Airtel Tigo and earn points to win lots of cash. Dial star 500 hash and recharge 5 Ghana cedis to also win data and call minutes. Get Airtel Tigo.
Airtel Tigo no, my
We are making a mark in Africa, building leaders and entrepreneurs who would push boundaries to rewrite the African story. Through ethical leadership, innovation, this is Africa. Welcome to the future. Welcome to Academic City. The first 250 new students who register with Academic City this year enjoy up to 50% discount on tuition fee. Visit www.act.edu.gh/admissions to apply now. You are the future. Choose ACT. Make your mark.
Choose Dano Milk for your family because 100% of our milk is sourced from our farms, taking great care in every step to ensure the milk that gets to you is of high quality. So build your strength every day with the goodness of Dano Milk. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Michael, let's support the new system. Michael, what Tony near? Let's not go be able to go in the because supporting a boost of new system. Hey, I saw a Michael t-shirt. Mato t-shirt. You come back the funk, I know. You t-shirt to go, Mama. Boss, champion, Mr. Mr. Willie one. Okay. Michael, is supporting a new system. And your well-being.
Vico 20 is not suitable for children under 12 years of age, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. A quality product from Joy Herbal Center. This advertisement has been vetted and approved.
The Money Zone, sponsored by Absa Bank, will take effect from the quarter-final stage of the competition. At the quarter-final stage, the final score of each of the schools will be multiplied by 10 Ghana cedis and converted to cash. At the semi-final stage, the final scores will be multiplied by 15 Ghana cedis, and at the grand finale, the scores will be multiplied by 25 Ghana cedis. Then last but not least is the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer Award, sponsored by Airtel Tigo. This award will take effect from the preliminary stage to reward the school with the highest winning score among all the winning schools on each competition day. The prizes at the various stages are 1,000 Ghana cedis at the preliminary stage, 2,000 Ghana cedis at the 1/8 stage, 3,000 Ghana cedis at the quarter-final stage, 5,000 Ghana cedis at the semi-final stage, and 10,000 Ghana cedis at the grand finale. The Prudential Life NSMQ Star would also be available from the preliminary stage to the grand finale to reward the teams that will make a perfect score in the third round of the contest, which is the problem of the day. This prize would also be reviewed upward at every stage of the competition as follows. At the preliminary stage, a star is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis. At the 1/8 stage, a star is worth 2,400 Ghana cedis. At the quarter-final stage, a star is worth 2,800 Ghana cedis. At the semi-final stage, a star is worth 3,400 Ghana cedis, and at the grand finale, a star is worth 4,000 Ghana cedis. The Gold Riddle Bonanza would reward teams that would solve 3 or 4 riddles in a contest correctly.
Imebo.
Hall effect.
Yes.
This prize will be reviewed upward at every stage of the competition as follows. At the preliminary stage, answering 3 riddles correctly is worth 800 Ghana cedis, while answering 4 riddles correctly is worth 1,200 Ghana cedis. At the 1/8 stage, answering 3 riddles correctly is worth 1,200 Ghana cedis, while answering 4 riddles correctly is worth 1,600 Ghana cedis. At the quarter-final stage, answering 3 riddles correctly is worth 1,600 Ghana cedis, while answering 4 riddles correctly is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis. At the semi-final stage, answering 3 riddles correctly is worth 2,000 Ghana cedis, while answering 4 riddles correctly is worth 2,400 Ghana cedis. At the grand finale, answering 3 riddles correctly is worth 3,200 Ghana cedis, while answering 4 riddles correctly is worth 4,000 Ghana cedis. The quest for a new NSMQ champion began in May 2021. A total of 480 senior high schools in the country balloted to compete amongst themselves in the regional qualifiers to book a place at the national championship. After a month of competitions across the country, 119 senior high schools made it to the preliminary stage of the national championship. Regional and zonal championships sponsored by Absa Bank were also organized to crown regional and zonal champions respectively. Archbishop Potter Girls Senior High School won the maiden edition of the Western Zonal Championship, which comprised schools from the Western and Western North regions. Infantsipim School emerged winners of the 3rd edition of the Central Regional Championship, while St. Peter's Senior High School clinched the Eastern Regional Championship title for the 2nd consecutive time. Reigning national champions Presbyterian Boys Secondary School were crowned champions of the Greater Accra region, also for the 2nd successive time. Tamale Senior High School won the maiden edition of the Northern Zonal Championship, which comprised schools from the Upper East, Upper West, Northern, Northeast, and the Savannah regions. Nkranza Senior High Technical School won the maiden edition of the Bono Ahafo Zonal Championship, and Keta Senior High Technical School were crowned the first ever zonal champions of the Volta Oti Zone. 4-time champions of the NSMQ Prempeh College emerged victorious at the maiden edition of the Ashanti Regional Championship.
Welcome to the quarterfinals of the 2021 National Science and Math Quiz. This is the 4th quarterfinal contest, and it features Keta Senior High Technical School, St. Louis Senior High School, and Ghana National College. We are still in the Absa Bank money zone. What that means is that each point earned is worth 10 Ghana cedis to the team. And so I'm looking forward to the contestants picking up as many points as possible. Yes, money zone. Thank you very much, Absa Bank. Let's meet the contestants. Keta Senior High Technical School. Keta Senior High Technical School is represented by
Francis Kalamini, final year.
Senyu Bright Gaju, final year.
You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing?
You are blessed.
You're doing well?
Yes, please.
Yes, I normally commend the mixed schools that present ladies, young ladies, to represent them at the National Science and Math Quiz. So well done, Keta Senior High School, Senior High Technical School. Yes. So what has your journey been like so far?
In the 1/8 stage of the competition, we met Adventist SHS, Bantama, and then TIMAS Formina. And by God's grace, we were able to win the contest. And so we are here in the quarterfinals.
All right, good. In general, how has the preparation gone? I mean, I know old students do a lot for schools. What have your old students been doing for you?
They've done a lot. We've also done a lot.
They've done a lot. Yes. Any shout out?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
To Dr. Benjamin Boafo, and then Agbematu Emmanuel, and the others.
All right. All right. Good. So we are looking forward to this contest. What to expect?
Nothing but the best.
All right. I wish you well. St. Louis Senior High School. St. Louis Senior High School is represented by
Ama Osua Echampon, final year.
Adam Huda, final year.
You're welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you?
We are fine.
That's good. And I see you have a lot of support here today. It's quite impressive. Can you tell me some of the things they are saying? You don't know? Okay, no problem. Okay, so how has it been, the preparation towards this contest?
Well, by God's grace, it's been coming along well, even though it's not so easy.
Okay, so what are we expecting from you?
We are expecting that at the end of this contest, God will be glorified.
Okay, I wish you well. Ghana National College. Ghana National College is represented by
Joas Mensah.
You are welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you, madam.
And how are you?
We are fine, thank you.
All right. How have you been in terms of preparation?
We've just been learning, praying. And, yeah.
I can't hear you.
We've been learning and praying as well.
Okay. What shall we expect from you today?
We are looking up to God, for He's the one who watches all things. So we are hoping that He let us prevail through.
Okay, I barely heard anything, but yes. All right, so I wish you the very best for the contest.
Thank you, madam.
Please, can you check sound? Okay, please, if you could tell me again, because I didn't hear very well.
We are looking up to God, because He watches all things, and that He help us prevail through.
Okay. Best wishes to you.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
We've met the contestants. This promises to be a very interesting contest. But before we begin, I would like to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, Goyle, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Joy Industries, Kiki Juice Drink, Newmont Ghana, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Adanse Travels, Kenya Airways, Zipline, GTP, and YFM. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a prime time production. Yes, it is. My name is Elsie Kaufman. I am an associate professor of biomedical engineering, University of Ghana, and founding head of the Department of Orthotics and Prosthetics, University of Health and Allied Sciences. I'm really honored to be your quiz mistress. Thank you. Contestants, as always, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is the round for fundamental concepts. The questions are simple and direct. I'm expecting simple and direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer. If right, 1 bonus point. If not, there's a penalty, 1 point. For questions which require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which you can present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All questions are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I hope everyone is ready. Good. Okay, I'm going to start with a preamble, after which I'm going to come to you, Keta Senior High Technical School. All right? Okay, so this first set of questions will require 30 seconds of your time. Preamble to all schools. When I get to your school, I will give you a cubic inequality. A cubic inequality. Please find the solution set of the cubic inequality I give you. I hope that's clear. All right, so now, Keta, the expression x plus 2 multiplied by the expression, let me start again. The expression x plus 2 multiplied by the expression x minus 3 multiplied by the expression x minus 5 is greater than 0. Francisca.
X is such that x is greater than 3, or x is greater than 5, or x is less than -2.
No, I'm not accepting it for a bonus. All right, I'm not giving the answer yet. I'll hold on to your answer, okay? I'll come back to you with it. St. Louis, with the same preamble, your inequality. The expression x minus 1 multiplying the expression x minus 3 multiplying the expression x plus 1 is less than 0.
It's
not
not part. X is such that 1 is less than x, which is less than 3.
2 out of 3. I'll come back to you. Ghana National College, with the same preamble, your inequality. The expression x plus 3 multiplying the expression x minus 2 multiplying the expression x plus 2 is greater than 0. Yes. Akins.
X is greater than 2, or x is greater than -3, or x is less than -2.
2 out of 3. Keta, give me your answer again, and then I'll tell you why.
X is greater than 3, or X is greater than 5, or X is less than -2.
Okay, I will actually give you 2. And now the explanation. For yours, Keta, the answer is X is such that X is greater than 5, that's the one you got, or -2 less than X less than 3. Okay? Then St. Louis, yours is X is such that X is less than -1, or 1 less than X less than 3. That's the one you got. And then Ghana National, X is such that -3 less than X less than -2, or X is greater than 2. You got the X is greater than 2. All right. But really, all of them should be present in order to have the full set, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm being extremely generous already. Okay. Next set, 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Please listen to this. It's one of those where I go round and I gather right answers, and so I'm not going to be giving bonuses. Okay? So this is the question, or the preamble. Values of the first ionization energies for the first 20 elements, that is hydrogen 2 calcium, show several clear patterns. State any one of the patterns and give reasons for that pattern. I hope you got it. Okay, and I'm starting with you, Keta. First choice. Yes, Bright.
The first ionization energy generally increases from hydrogen to calcium. And then the reason being that ionization energy depends on effective nuclear charge. Since across the period, effective nuclear charge increases, first ionization energy increases generally in that order.
I'm not going to accept that. I'm moving on. Amo Uswa.
Okay, so in the period 3 of the periodic table, the ionization energies between magnesium and aluminium, which is supposed to normally increase across the period. It doesn't increase across the period. However, magnesium has a higher first ionization energy than aluminium. This is because magnesium has its valence electron, its 3s orbital fully filled with electrons, thus requiring more energy to release an electron from this orbital, unlike aluminium, which does not have its outermost orbital fully filled.
2. Yes, Johas.
Okay, so across the period, the first ionization energy gradually increases, and this is due to the fact that across the period, more protons are being added to the same shell, and this increases the effective nuclear charge on the electrons, and thereby pulling them to the innermost part, and then by so doing decreasing the size. And once the size is decreased, the energy required to remove one electron from the outermost shell becomes higher, and hence increases the first ionization energy.
Yes. Okay. So there's a lot in here. There's a lot in here, but yes, the first one is what I just got from Ghana National College. Across a period, the effective nuclear charge increases and the atomic radius decreases. Hence, it becomes more difficult to remove an electron from the valence shell. Then, St. Louis, you are tempted to talk about exceptions, and you use period 3 as an example, right? But the explanation, you have some issues with that. So this is what I was expecting. There are minor exceptions in a period. So for example, you take beryllium and boron, or nitrogen and oxygen, or magnesium and aluminum. That's the one you were using as your example. Okay? So relative stability of the electron configuration becomes significant in some instances. Removing an electron to give a half or fully filled subshell is more favorable, despite the higher effective nuclear charge and smaller atomic radius than removing an electron from a half or fully filled subshell, like, right? So that, you see, that is a better explanation than what you were attempting there. Okay. Now, I don't know, you, Keta, you decided to take the whole group from hydrogen to calcium. It's difficult to have a pattern when you do that. So I was expecting something like, okay, there's a gradual decrease in the first ionization energy as we go down a group. You see, you specifically select a group, then you can talk about it. Because down the group, atomic radius increases, hence attractive force of the nucleus on the outermost electron decreases and becomes easier to remove, right? Or that there's a big drop in the first ionization energy as we go from the end of one period to the beginning of the next period. You see, so it's related to a specific group, a specific period, or a particular thing, not just the whole group as a whole, talking about a pattern. Okay. Yes, I can't explain all of this. It will take all day. Anyway, next set, 10 seconds, with a preamble to all schools. It's one of those that I go around one more time. And so, no bonus, once again. So this is a question. Name one, please, only one, of the mechanisms or factors that cause allele frequencies to change. Keta, first choice. Yes, Francisca?
Genetic drift.
Yes. St. Louis. Amawuswa.
Natural selection.
Okay. Ghana National College, Johas.
Gene flow. Gene flow. Gene flow or migration.
Okay. Next set, 30 seconds. Keta, the extension of a vertical spring supported at one end is 2.5 centimeters when an object is suspended from its free end. Find the angular frequency of oscillations of the object when it is displaced downward and released. Francisca.
20 rats per second.
You're right. St. Louis. One end of a spring whose other end is fixed is attached to a 5-kilogram block on a smooth horizontal surface. The extension of the spring is 16 millimeters when a 200 Newton horizontal force pulls on the block. Find the angular frequency of oscillations of the block when released. Yes, Huda.
50 rad per second. 50 rad per second.
Yes. Ghana National. A mass attached to the lower end of a vertical spring fixed at the other end oscillates at an angular frequency of 100 radians per second. Find the extension of the spring when the mass is at rest. Yes, Akins?
1.0 millimeter.
That's incorrect. Yes, Bright?
1 millimeters.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds. Short preamble to all schools. Preamble. In a triangle, find the length. That's the preamble. In a triangle, find the length. So, Keta, of a side, if the area is 80 centimeters squared, and the altitude to that side has length 10 centimeters. Bright.
16 centimeters.
Yes. St. Louis. With the same preamble. Of an altitude, if the area is 120 centimeters squared, and the side to which the altitude is drawn has length 12 centimeters. Yes, Huda?
20 centimeters.
Yes. With the same preamble, Ghana National. Of a side, if the area is 27 centimeters squared, and the side is 3 centimeters longer than its altitude. Johas?
15 centimeters. 15 centimeters.
That's incorrect. Amawuswa?
9 centimeters. 9 centimeters.
Pardon?
9
Yes.
centimeters.
Next set. Next set, 10 seconds. Keta, give the systematic names of the compounds that will be obtained by acid hydrolysis of N-methyl propanamide. Francisca.
Propanoic acid and N-methylamine.
Okay. ester that will be formed when pentanoic acid is made to react with 1-butanol. Yes, Huda?
Butyl pentanoate.
You are right. Name the major product formed when 1-pentene undergoes an addition reaction under appropriate conditions with a molecule of water. Johas?
2-pentanol. 2-pentanol.
Yes. Next set 10 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. When I get to your school, I will give you a term that is related to respiration. Okay? So explain the term that I give you, which is respect to respiration. All right. So Keta, tidal volume. Yes, Francisca.
Tidal volume refers to the volume of air that is taken into the lungs during inhalation or out of the lungs during exhalation under normal breath.
Yes. St. Louis, with the same preamble. Expiratory reserve volume. Belled out for bonus. Bonus. Okay. So it is the additional amount of air that can be exhaled after a normal exhalation. So it is the reserve amount that can be exhaled beyond what is normal. All right. With the same preamble, Ghana National. Residual volume. Yes, Johas?
The residual volume refers to the volume of air that remains in the lungs after a breath, after a normal breath.
That's incorrect. Yes, which of you? Yes, Huda?
It refers to the amount of air that is left in the lungs after forced breathing. It refers to the amount of air that is left in the lungs after forced breathing. That is using maximum effort.
Not for a bonus. Is the amount of air that is left after the expiratory reserve volume is exhaled. So that's why I took the time to explain to you your own question, the expiratory reserve volume. Okay? All right, next set, 30 seconds. Keta, a thin lens with a focal length of positive 0.20 meter is placed 0.10 meter from an object. Find the image distance and state its type. Yes, Bright.
The image distance is 0.20 meters, and that the image is a virtual image.
You are right. St. Louis. Find the position and nature of the image produced by a lens of focal length negative 0.20 meters of a real object 0.10 meter from the lens. Yes, Huda.
We have negative 0.67 meters, and it's a virtual image.
Again?
We have the image distance, negative 0.67 meters, and it's a virtual image.
1. Yes, it's a virtual image, that's what you got the point for, but the distance is 0.067 meters. All right, Ghana National. Find the position and nature of the image produced by a lens of focal length positive 0.22 meter of a real object 0.33 meter from the lens. Johaz?
0.66 meters, and it is a real image.
Yes. Next set 30 seconds with a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Find the inverse of the linear transformation. That's the preamble. Find the inverse of the linear transformation. Keta, the transformation T such that x, y maps onto 2x plus 3y, x plus 2y. Francisca.
The inverse transformation is, that's xy is mapping to 2x minus 3y, negative x plus 2y.
You're right. St. Louis with the same preamble. T such that x, y maps onto x plus 3y, x plus 4y. Huda?
We have the inverse to be xy mapping to 4x minus 3y, comma, negative x plus y.
You're right. With the same preamble, the transformation T such that x, y maps onto 2x plus y, x plus y. Akins.
The inverse is xy maps to x minus y negative x plus 2y.
Yes. Next set 30 seconds. Keta, calculate the pH of 0.100 mole per decimeter cube solution of chloroethanoic acid whose pKa is 2.86. Right.
1.93.
Yes. St. Louis calculates the pH of 0.100 mole per decimeter cube solution of ethanolamine, whose pKb is 4.50. Yes, Huda?
11.3.
Yes. Oxoiodate 1 acid, HOI, is a weak inorganic acid. If its 0.100 mole per decimeter cube solution has a pH of 5.82, find the pKa of the acid. Akins?
10.6.
Yes. Next set, 10 seconds. Again, I'm going to be moving around gathering right answers. So when I get to you, give me a right answer so I can move on. No bonus here. All right, so this is the question. Give only one similarity between reversible and irreversible enzyme inhibition. First choice, Keta Senior High Technical. Yes, Francisca.
In both cases, they decrease the affinity of the substrate for the enzyme-substrate reaction.
Okay. St. Louis. Yes, I'm Uswa.
In both cases, the active site of the enzyme is affected by the inhibitor. It's not there.
Moving on. Yes, Ghana National. Yes, Johas.
Please, madam, in both cases, the enzymes are required in smaller amounts, thus in smaller concentrations.
No. Okay, so the answers that I was looking out for. Reversible and irreversible enzyme inhibitions, first, they are both types of enzyme inhibition mechanisms. That was the simplest one. Then they are responsible for reducing the activity of the enzyme, and usually they reduce the compatibility of the enzyme to a substrate. You kind of combine that, Keta, these two ideas. Okay. And then during inhibition, inhibitor molecules bind to the enzyme either temporarily or permanently. And naturally, enzyme inhibition helps to regulate metabolism. Also, many drug molecules are enzyme inhibitors. Okay, so those were the sort of things I was looking for. You mentioned they change the active site of the binding site of the substrate. No, that was not quite it. Okay. Last set of questions for the round, 30 seconds, and I have a short preamble to all schools. Preamble to all schools. A sphere with a black surface is at a temperature of 400 Kelvin. That's the preamble. Please, did you get your preamble? Again. A sphere with a black surface is at a temperature of 400 Kelvin. All right, so now, Keta, find as a proper fraction the ratio of the net rate of heat loss of the sphere in a large container at 300 Kelvin to the rate in one at 200 Kelvin. Francisca.
1/256.
No, that's incorrect. For a bonus. Yes. Huda?
1/2. That's 1:2.
No. The right answer is 35/48. Your major question, St. Louis, find as a proper fraction the ratio of the net rate of heat loss of the sphere in a large container at 300 Kelvin to the rate in one at 100 Kelvin. Huda?
Please, we have 35/24. 35/24.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. The right answer is 35/51. Ghana National College, with the same preamble, find as a proper fraction the ratio of the net rate of heat loss of the sphere in a large container at 200 Kelvin to the rate in one at 100 Kelvin. Akins.
16/81.
That's incorrect. For a bonus. Yes, Amawuswa.
16/17.
You are right. You finally figured it out. And on that note, we've come to the end of the first round. At the end of that wonderful first round, Ghana National College has 20 points. St. Louis Senior High School has 23 points. And Keta Senior High Technical School has 30 points. Please join. Enough. Please join me in clapping for all contestants. Well done. All right. So round 2. This round is known as the speed race. The questions in the round are directed to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell, Ghana National? Thank you. Yours, St. Louis. Thank you. And yours, Keta. Thank you. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. Second attempt, 2 points. Third attempt, 1 point. But please be careful, because if you ring and the answer is incorrect or your answer is not forthcoming, you lose a precious point. So be very, very careful. For questions which require calculations, you have up to 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have up to 10 seconds to do so. Best wishes, everyone. First set of questions, 10 seconds each. First one. How does refrigeration help to stop? Yes, which of you? Bright.
When food substances are refrigerated, the temperature within the refrigerator is very low, such that the enzymes and then the bacteria, which are responsible for spoilage of food, gets inactivated, and so they will not be able to cause the food to spoil, since they've been inactivated by the low temperature, and hence the food can be stored for a relatively longer time.
I'm not accepting it. I continue. Stop food from going bad. This is speed race. The answer must be perfect. It's not a matter of inactivation. It's a matter of slowing down. It can still go on, but it will be slower. So what you were saying was right, but they are not inactivated. They are simply slowed down. Okay? So bacterial reproduction and enzyme reactions are slowed down. Next one. Why is it significant that fungi produce the enzyme cutinase? Please raise your hand. Let me call on you. Yes, Akins.
The significance of this cutinase is to break down the cuticle of plants to attack them. That's breaking down the cuticle of plants, like of plants' leaf surfaces, in order to attack the plants.
Okay. What does it mean to say that a characteristic of an organism is heritable? Yes, Amoswa. Quick.
It means that this characteristic is controlled by genes, and the genes can be passed on from parent to offspring through the process of reproduction.
Yes. Next set, 30 seconds each. A 16-kilogram object on a smooth horizontal table is pulled by a fallen 4-kilogram object attached to it by a light, inextensible string that passes over a frictionless pulley on the edge of the table. Please find the tension in the string. Yes. Amo Uswa.
32 Newton.
Yes. Next one. Displacement along a certain progressive wave is given by, and please listen carefully, y as a function of x and t is equal to 20 meters multiplied by sine of an expression with two terms. Now the first term is 18 pi per meter x minus the second expression, which is 32 pi per second t. Find the frequency of the wave. Yes, Bright.
16 hits.
Yes. Next one. What is the focal length of a convergent lens for which the distance between the focus and the image of an object is 4 centimeters, when the distance between the focus and the object is 30? Yes, Bright?
12 centimeters.
Yes. How did you know I had not finished telling you the value? All right, it was actually 36 centimeters that I was saying. All right, next set, 30 seconds. Find the volume obtained by rotating the curve y is equal to square root of x about the x-axis on the interval 4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 10. Yes, Akins. Go.
42 pi cubic units.
Yes. By the way, if you don't raise your hand, I'm at liberty to call either one of you. Okay, next one. Given that 2x plus 1 is less than or equal to f of x is less than or equal to 16 minus x squared over an interval containing x is equal to 3. Wow. Okay, Bright.
7.
How? Yes. Ask you the question yet. All right, for those who want to work along, the question was find the limit as x approaches 3 of f of x, and the answer is 7. Next one, find the values of the constants a and b, given that the inequality x squared plus ax plus b is greater than 0, has solution set, the set x of x, such that x is less than -5 or x is greater than 8. Yes, Akins. Go.
A is -3 and B is -40.
Yes. Last set of questions in this round. First question, 10 seconds. Name the elements in period 3 that form pure ionic bright.
Sodium and magnesium.
Yes. The end of that question was that form pure ionic hydrides, and yes, it's sodium and magnesium. All right, next one, 10 seconds. Give the hybridization of the bonding orbitals of beryllium in its... Yes, Francisca.
sp.
Yes. Yes, of beryllium in its hydride. And yes, it's sp. All right, last question of the round, 30 seconds. Calcium ethane dioate has a solubility product of 4.00 times 10 raised to the power -10. Yes, Amawuswa.
1.00 times 10 to the -3 mole per decimeter cube.
That's incorrect. I continue. So 4.00 times 10 to the power -10 at about 30 degrees Celsius. Calculate the solubility of the salt in water and in 0.100 mole per decimeter cubed calcium 2+ solution. Account for the difference, if any. All right, so 3 answers expected. In water, it's 2.00 times 10 to the -5 mole per decimeter cubed. In the calcium 2+ solution, it's 4.00 times 10 to the power -9 mole per decimeter cubed. And the solubility in the calcium 2+ solution is lower because of common ion effect. And that brings us to the end of that wonderful speed race. At the end of the second round, St. Louis Senior High School has 28 points. Ghana National College has 29 points. Keta Senior High Technical School has 44 points. Well done, contestants. Round 3. In this round, we have the problem of the day. And at stake is the Prudential Life Insurance NSMQ star. In order to get the star, you need to get a perfect score of 10 points in the round. And at this stage, a star is worth 2,800 Ghana cedis to the team. I know you'll be working really hard for the star, right? Good. Excellent. So you may stand up and face the audience. Were you reading? All right, so the problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you will have 4 minutes to present your answers on the monitors provided. As mentioned, the problem of the day is worth 10 points. Now you may pick up your sheets and let's read the problem of the day together. Problem of the day. Don't start. Face the audience, please. We are reading. Okay, so I have a beautiful diagram. That's the diagram, okay? And it shows PQRS, which is a rectangle inside a quarter circle with center at S. So the diagram is there. A and B are endpoints of the quarter circle with Q as a point on the quarter circle. AP is equal to 10 centimeters. RB is equal to 5 centimeters. And contestants, you have to find A, the radius R of the circle, and B, the area of the rectangle PQRS. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and resume your seats. The contestants have presented their answers. Before I award the points, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem from mathematics, and so we've been given PQRS, which is a rectangle inside a quarter circle, and we've been given the center at S. It's nicely labeled. We have A and B, which are endpoints of the quarter circle, and Q is a point on the quarter circle. And we've been given some dimensions. So AP is 10 centimeters, RB is 5 centimeters, and contestants were first to find the radius R of the circle. So first, you look at this diagram very carefully, and then you start making certain assumptions and certain deductions. So we look at it, and we let the radius of the circle be R. You can see, you can draw a line from S to Q, and that would be a radius. That is R. Okay, so that line is a diagonal of the rectangle which lies within this quarter circle. So now, we can look at this and we see that PS is equal to R minus 10. SR is R minus 5. PS is QR, is the same as QR, and is equal to R minus 10. And SQ is R. If you observe all of these things, you get 2 points. All right. Then you now start dealing with the problem properly. So you need Pythagoras. You know, we have a rectangle in there, and so we have a 90-degree angle. We can invoke Pythagoras here. So by Pythagoras' theorem for right angle triangle SRQ, we can get SR squared plus QR squared to be equal to SQ squared. We know these values because we've already gathered them, right? So we substitute. So R minus 5 squared plus R minus 10 squared is equal to R squared. If you get this far, you get 2 more points. Now, we can expand, and if we do, we will get R squared minus 10R plus 25 plus R squared minus 20R plus 100 is equal to R squared. Okay, let's manipulate this and factorize. We will get R squared minus 30R plus 125 is equal to, now we are factorizing, the expression R minus 25 multiplying the expression R minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, we are really good at solving this kind of thing, right? So now R is either 25 or 5. But when you get to this point, you are not done, because you now have to look at the logic of the problem, right? Not all values, you can get all kinds of values, but if you can't interpret the values, you are in trouble. So in this case, you look at it carefully and you see that it certainly cannot be 5. It doesn't make sense in the context of the problem, right? So R has to be 25 centimeters. If you recognize this, you get this far, 4 more points. Yes. Then contestants B were to find the area of the rectangle PQRS. Now everything is actually known. The moment we figured out what R was, we know everything, right? So the area of the rectangle is 25 minus 10, multiplying 25 minus 5. This gives you 15 times 20, and the final answer will be 300 centimeters squared for 2 points, making a total of 10 points. Beautiful problem of the day. Geometry. Okay, now contestants, what did we do? Ghana National College. You started out trying to look for some angles. I don't know what for. So you were completely off track right from the beginning. Unfortunately, I cannot offer you any points, and so you wind up with 0 out of 10. Keta Senior High Technical School. You started well, you gathered the values, you set up the equation, okay, gathering values, 2 points, setting up the equation, 2 more points, and then you went on ahead and solved for the radius. You had 2 of them. you didn't do the interpretation that I was expecting. Okay, so yes, so you have that 25 to be your radius. Okay. Unfortunately, you could not go ahead and calculate the area, right? And so you wind up with 8. 8 out of 10. All right, St. Louis. St. Louis Senior High School, you did everything I was looking for. And so I am happy to award a perfect score and the NSMQ star. Well done. Well done. Ayiko. Now, incidentally, you like to hear this. When we went to CO2 for Prime Time Limited, we went to CO2 for, one of the things he said was, when he was in school, whenever you heard Pythagoras, you started shaking in your boots. If you are watching, the young ladies have no fear of Pythagoras. That's the end of the problem of the day and the end of round 3. At the end of the third round, Ghana National College has 29 points. St. Louis Senior High School has 38 points. Keta Senior High Technical School has 52 points. Before we begin the next round, all schools would like to effect substitutions. First, St. Louis Senior High School. Huda, it's been a pleasure having you. All the best. To replace Huda is Ode Efia Angela. You are welcome, Ode. Settle in. Keta Senior High Technical School. Francisca, it's been nice having you. Best wishes. And to replace Francisca, is James Lutrot. Lutrot, you are welcome. Please settle in. Ghana National College. Johas, it's been a pleasure. All the best to you. And to replace him is Joshua Ayi. Welcome, Joshua. Okay, take a moment to settle and we will begin the next round. Yes. Are you ready? Round 4. In this round, I'm going to be presenting you with statements. When you receive a statement, please consider the statement carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement is available to the 2 remaining schools. A school may ring and attempt an answer at that point. If right, 2 full points. If not, there is that penalty, 1 point. Best wishes, everyone. I'm starting with you, St. Louis. Your statement. In the electrolysis of dilute H2SO4 using inert electrodes, 2 Faraday of charges required to liberate 1 mole of oxygen. Yes, Ode.
False.
Yes. Ghana National. Sodium hydroxide can be produced in commercial quantities by the electrolysis of concentrated solution of sodium chloride. Joshua?
True.
Yes. Keta, electrolysis of concentrated solution of sodium chloride using graphite electrodes does not lead to the formation of sodium metal. Yes, Bright?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Indicate whether the following statements are true or false with respect to geotropism. All right. St. Louis. Gravity sensing occurs in root hairs. Ode.
Sure.
No, that's a false statement. Plants that grow in water do not respond to gravity. Joshua.
False. False.
Yes. If plants are flipped upside down, they are not able to respond to gravity. Lutrot.
False.
Yes. Next set. Preamble to all schools. Preamble. The truth set of the equation, absolute value of x is equal to negative x, is, please, did you get your preamble? Good. So now, St. Louis, the null set. Yes or day?
False.
Yes. Ghana National, with the same preamble, the set of x such that x is equal to 0. Joshua?
False.
Yes. With the same preamble, the set of x such that x is less than 0. Lutrot?
False.
Yes. St. Louis. The centripetal force on an object moving slowly in a circle is proportional to the kinetic energy of the object. Ode?
False.
No. That's a true statement. The kinetic energy of an object moving slowly in a circle equals the square of the linear momentum divided by the mass of the object. Joshua?
False.
Yes. The kinetic energy of an object moving slowly in a circle equals half the product of the radius of the circle and the centripetal force on the object. Lutrot?
True.
Yes. For the next set, I have a preamble to all schools. Preamble. Consider the following equilibrium reaction. A gas plus 2B gas going reversibly to 2C gas plus solid D and heat. Did you get your preamble? One more time. Consider the following equilibrium reaction. A gas plus 2B gas going reversibly to 2C gas and solid D and heat. Now, St. Louis, the equilibrium constant will numerically be the same whether concentrations or partial pressures are used. Ode? Yes. The equilibrium reaction run at lower temperatures will give better yield of the product. Joshua?
True.
Yes. An increase in pressure will increase the equilibrium constant. Lutrot?
False.
Yes. As an animal gets larger, its surface area grows more rapidly than its volume. Yes or no?
False.
Yes. As an animal gets larger, its volume and surface area increase in perfect proportion. Joshua?
False.
Yes. The greater the surface area to volume ratio of an animal, the more heat it loses relative to its volume. Lutrot?
True.
Yes. St. Louis. Inverse sine of half is equal to 150 degrees. Ode?
Sure.
No. That's a false statement. Ghana National. Inverse cosine of negative half is equal to 120 degrees. Joshua?
False.
No, that's a true statement. Keta. Inverse tangent of negative 1 is equal to 135 degrees. Lutrot?
False.
Yes. Last set of statements for the round. The magnetic force on a charged particle moving at an angle to a magnetic field is perpendicular to the magnetic flux density. Ode? True. Yes. The magnetic force on a charged particle moving at an angle to a magnetic field is perpendicular to the velocity of the particle. Joshua?
True.
Yes. Keta, last statement. The magnetic force on a charged particle moving in a magnetic field changes the kinetic energy of the particle. Lutrot?
True.
Oh no. That's a false statement. And that's the end of the fourth round. At the end of the fourth round, Ghana National College has 42 points. St. Louis Senior High School has 45 points. Keta Senior High Technical School has 65 points. Fifth and final round, round 5. In this round is the Goal Riddle Bonanza. This is a reward for any school that solves either 3 or 4 riddles. If you solve 3 riddles, you get 1,600 Ghana cedis for your team. If you solve all 4 riddles, you will get 2,000 Ghana cedis for your team. Are you motivated? Okay, good. Great. So that is what we have. Thank you to Goal for the Goal Riddle Bonanza. All right, so in this round, obviously, the objective is to solve riddles. I will be reading out the clues. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you must ring for it. May I hear your bell again? Ghana National. Thank you. Yours, St. Louis. Thank you. And yours, Keta. When you ring, your answer must be ready. I will be impatient. If the answer is not forthcoming, I will move on. All right? There are 4 riddles. First one. My name sounds like an implement used for lifting food to the mouth or holding it when cutting. But I'm a multi-protein complex with helicase and DNA synthesis activities. I am created by helicases, which break the hydrogen bonds holding the 2 DNA strands together in the helix. Yes, Amowuswa.
Replication fork.
Yes. I read the third clue, 3 points. Next one. I am a circle. To be precise, I am a type of circle. I am associated with a polygon. Yes, Joshua, go.
Circumcircle.
Again?
Circumcircle.
Yes. They solved it on the third clue, 3 points. Next one. I was discovered by Berzelius in 1817. I exist in several allotropic forms just like one of my neighbors. I exhibit both photovoltaic and photoconductive actions. I am therefore useful in the production of photocells. I am the last non-metal element of group. Yes, who rang first? Yes, Lutrot.
Germanium.
No, did someone else ring? Okay, I continue. I am the last non-metal element of group 6 or 16. Yes, I'm Owuswa.
Selenium.
You are right. I was reading the last clue, 3 points. Last riddle. I am a property of a sound wave. I characterize how a sound wave is perceived. I am high for a piccolo or an oboe. I am low for a bassoon. Yes, Lutrot.
Pitch. Pitch.
Yes, it's the pitch. I was reading. That was the 4th clue, so 3 points. And that's the end of the 4th round. At the end of the contest, here are the final scores. Ghana National College has 45 points. St. Louis Senior High School has 51 points. Keta Senior High Technical School has 68 points. Ghana National College, thank you for being here. Unfortunately, this is the end of the road for you for this year. All the best to you. But we are in the Absa Bank money zone, so you are not leaving empty-handed. Your points have earned you 1,800 Ghana cedis for your team in the money zone. All the best. St. Louis Senior High School, thank you for being here as well. You did so well. Your score is just nice, but unfortunately we must say goodbye. All the best in everything that you do. Absa Bank is presenting you with 2,040 Ghana cedis for your team. All the best. Keta Senior High Technical School. Congratulations on winning the contest. I'm still amazed by your powers in the speed race. I'm still wondering. Maybe one day you'll reveal your secrets. Anyway, well done. Very well done. As we are in the money zone, you are going to be taking along 2,720 Ghana cedis from Absa Bank for the money zone. All right? Also, I hope your score is high enough to get you the Airtel Tigo Highest Scorer Award, which at this stage is worth 3,000 Ghana cedis. We shall see at the end of the day. Okay? All right. But best of all, I am happy to tell you that I look forward to meeting you in the semi-finals. Congratulations once again. Viewers, thank you so much for joining us for this really exciting contest. The contestants did so well. I'm just impressed. We are still in the quarterfinals. Please plan to be with us next time when we bring you Pope John Senior High School, Wesley Girls High School, and Konongu Odumasi Senior High School. Before we leave, kindly allow me to acknowledge our sponsors. The National Science and Math Quiz is proudly sponsored by the Ghana Education Service in partnership with Absa Bank and supported by Joy News, GOIL, Prudential Life Insurance Ghana, Airtel Tigo, Dano Milk, Joy Industries, Kiki Juice Drink, Newmont Ghana, Accra College of Medicine, Academic City University College, Adanse Travels, Kenya Airways, Zipline, GTP, and YFM. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a... Yes, it is. Thank you so much for joining us, and see you next time. Bye.